Hello there, Aries. It's Mr. Blue 2 Tarot, and this is your January 2021. It's a new year. General reading. I've been thinking of... Whoa, and shuffling. That one just flew out. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Discs. Prudence. You're working on stuff. You're waiting. You're having to put a little energy, right? Do paperwork. Take a class, balance your checkbook, do your taxes. There's things going on that you have to put some energy into to keep this wealth going, to get the money going. You could be waiting for stimulus. You could be waiting for unemployment. You could be doing paperwork, filing for student loans, stuff like that. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It means that you're just having to put forth a little bit of effort before you get to that 9 of Discs, okay? The Moon. Secrecy. Something's going on. Wow, January. What's going on? The Moon is a really interesting card. The Moon is like, you feel like you're in the dark about something. There's something you can't see, something that's hidden from you, something being done behind the scenes. You know, the thing about the Moon card is illumination comes. The sun comes after the moon, not necessarily in the numerical order of all tarot decks, but from darkness, after darkness comes light, you know. Weeping, you know, the Bible says, like, weeping comes in the night, you know, but in the day comes the sun. So the sun will come out. Things will be exposed. There will be, you know, positive outcomes coming. 9 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, be strong. Hold tight. Okay, that's what the 9 of Wands is. It's strength. You can, you know, it. Some people think it's like you feel like you're being held back, right? You're having to break through. You're having to bust out. You're having to put forth this energy into getting what you want or achieving the result that you want. But we're talking about Wands, your fire energy, you see. You have the fire energy. It's, yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so 10 of Swords. Yeah, that cycle is going to end, but you've definitely been through a battle. For not all of you, but some of you, there's definitely been some really tough stuff going on. That 10 of Swords is like you felt like you were fighting. There was something that was really challenging, really difficult. For a lot of you, it was something that you had no control over. There was nothing you could do about it, right? The 10 of Swords is like it was done to you. It's a battle, but it's almost an invisible battle. It's like, you know, the enemy, you could normally handle a regular enemy, but it's just really hard. And you've been, you've felt like you were carrying a lot of burdens. That's what the 10 of Wands. But both of these 10s and that 8, they talk about the ending, that cycle just about being over, and that does coincide with the new year. So some of you, you may still be wrapping up things from 2020. There may be things that you're still going through. You're nearing the end though. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is opportunity coming. The rainbow hologram symbol there, I put that in there as a good luck, the changing. Queen of Swords, messages. You could be dealing with a woman who's going to help you. She could be a banker, she could be a teacher, she could be an accountant, she could be, you know, with a corporation, she could be with the unemployment office, she could be in the government, she could be a lot of different things. So this can be incoming messages, it can be this is someone in business that you're dealing with, or it can mean that that's you having to be the Queen of Swords, cut through the red tape, you know, cut through any kind of challenges, get to the bottom of things, make them happen. You know, you're not fighting, you're working through things. That's what the Queen of Swords, I mean, yeah, she's a fighter, but in that Queen of Swords energy, you're working through things with clear thinking, with focused energy, and with a goal, and being able to see what you want to happen. Oh my gosh, Three of Swords, your heart and your mind. Oh my gosh. Wow, Aries, what's going on for you people in January, huh? Something has just been a lot. And you see, you were just kind of put on hold. A lot of things were just suspended. This could, I think, for a lot of you, have to do with COVID restrictions, lockdowns. Hangman energy is like you have nothing. For a while, there was like nothing you could do. You're doing everything that you can, and you feels like you're treading water. You're the horse behind the starting gate. You want things to happen. You're clear of mind. You're ready, but it's like the floodgates are just closed. You can't get to that. You can't get to it, but you will, because you've got all that 10, Knight of Swords. See, and then there's going to be an incoming message, a messenger. Something's going to happen. That's going to be I think that's going to be the turning point for you, this Knight of Swords. Now, for some of you, this can be an air sign knight coming into your life. If you're looking for love, that can be an airy person coming, and then pleasure and joy and release. You see, good result with that Six of Cups. This is getting to celebrate. It's getting to be with your tribe. So, yeah, there's outcome in that, and then you get to start a new cycle. So I think for some of you, for some reason, you're still tying up loose ends in January. It's like, yes, it's a new year and everything's supposed to start over, but I get this feeling that your starting over is happening more like end of January, early February, right before your birthday. And that might be what it is. It's kind of like, it's not the new year that's new for you. Yes, it's a new year, but it's more like things are going to be wrapping up between New Year's and your birthday. And then you get to this really great phase where there's more positive energy, there's more good luck, there's more light, fun, good things happening. But I think that's definitely starting a little closer to the end of the month, when things are going to be at peace. We've got the Four of Swords. So you're going to get a reprieve, and it looks like your break is coming closer to the end of January. Okay? So I want you to hang in there. I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to, get too frustrated, because it sounds like so much of what's happening, it's just what you've had to do. You've had to carry that weight. You've had to struggle. You felt like you've been under attack. It's almost like there's just nothing you can do. There's, you're doing everything you can do. And we know that you are not a lazy person. You have that fire energy. You're able to go out, and you're a mover, you're a shaker, you're a go-getter. You are a woman of fire power. So, but also you don't want to spin your wheels, and you don't want to allow frustration and things like that to get the best of you, okay? You have to know, and I want this message really clear to you, that it's coming. Certain things, Hangman energy has been putting them on hold. The thing is, they're put on hold for a good reason. When things finally do open up and you start getting the results you want, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be great. And it's going to be in the right time. It's going to be in the time that you're able to enjoy it. It's going to be really positive. And yeah, Magician. And all of a sudden you're going to get to be creative, and you're going to be able to, there's going to be a lot for you to work with. Magician energy it's like the alchemist, So all of a sudden, after that release and that new cycle, it's definitely going to be a starting over for you. And at that point in time, you're going to kind of get to see what you're working with this year. You're going to, certain things will be gone. Certain things will still be there. And there's going to be things that you're going to want to add to that. And you're going to be able to. You see that? Because of this, the alchemy, that magician energy, where all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, I've got a lot to work with. You're not going to be left in the lurch. You're not going to be left with nothing. Quite the opposite. You're going to be left with a lot. Some of it might be new and some of it might be old. There might be different things, different skills, different opportunities, different people, different avenues. But you're not going to be at a loss. You're going to have plenty to work with. There's going to be a ton of resources, a ton of opportunity, a lot of new directions for you to go to. So, hop on your, I don't want to say your broom, but, hop on your magical carpet or whatever, get your power centralized, get your focus, get your goals. And towards February, look at what you really have going for you. Look at what you can do. Maybe you're having to create a new career. Maybe you're having to create a new home. Maybe you're having to start over with love. This isn't a love reading. And it's not talking about a disappointment in love. Yeah, oh my gosh, see? And at the end of your reading is the Wheel of Fortune. So you see that? It's true. The world, then we have this one with the Wheel of Fortune, the 1 and the 1, double 1, 11, angels on earth. So you're going to have an amazing opportunity coming towards February before your birthday, because you're March, April, I know. And Mars has been in your sign. Mars is fire. It's the planet of fire. And you're in Aries. You're a fire sign. So it's all going to happen. Things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. There are a lot of shifts going on. There's a lot of changes going on. There are things happening, but things that were also happening that you weren't aware of could have been kind of working against you. It's not that they're working against you. You feel like maybe they were working against you. You feel like they were holding you back. They were preventing this new phase, this success, this abundance and everything that you're wanting to happen. Those things are still happening. So they're coming. Just be aware that, right now, just focus on you. There's going to be a break. There's going to be an end to all of this, okay? So don't get frustrated. If you need to, go out there and go for a run or a bike ride or, talk to your friend's ear off. You're probably chatty. Some of you are very chatty. Talk to your friends, work things out, vent, have a glass of wine with someone, have a joint with someone, look at a lot of spiritual avenues, just chill is what I want to say, because your outcomes towards the end of the month are amazing. Okay, so love and light to you guys. Hang in there. I am going to do a love reading. You're not the easy peasy girls and guys of the zodiac, are you? Well, the guys can be very easy. I think the guys are sometimes a little more wild, these Aries guys. But Aries, I feel like you're the baby of the zodiac and you like love. A lot of you have a very pure heart. You don't come to earth with a lot of negative karma. So don't worry when there's glitches, when these things have happened, these burdens and stuff you've had to go through. They're frustrating, but God, Mother Nature, the divine is not working against you. It's just that you're having to experience some of the stuff that's happening in the world, and it definitely influences you, but it's nothing that you've done. Don't beat yourself up. Don't think that you failed. Don't think that, you've done everything you can do. And so tread lightly, relax. It's all going to be amazing. And Happy New Year.